June 4, 1942, the Pacific is calm, silent, unaware that one of the most important battles in history is about to begin. Japanese carrier groups move in tight formation, confident and unstoppable, ready to crush Midway and end the American presence in the Pacific. But today, something impossible lurks beneath the waves. A Virginia-class nuclear attack submarine from the 21st century. Sleek, quiet, and armed with technology beyond anything 1942 can imagine. The submarine glides through the deep like a shadow, leaving no trail, no sound, and no hint of its existence. Acoustic signatures that World War II sonar could detect are simply gone. For the Japanese fleet, the ocean might as well be empty. But the submarine hears everything. Its modern sonar paints a perfect 3D map of the entire Japanese Strike Force 4 carriers, battleships, cruisers, destroyers, every propeller, every engine, every aircraft taking off. On this day in history, American planes struggled to find the Japanese fleet. Today, the submarine already has every ship's exact position within seconds. And the crew knows what this means. A single modern submarine has the power to rewrite the entire battle before it even begins. The captain orders the first shot. A Tomahawk cruise missile ejects silently, reaching the surface miles away from the fleet, then racing toward the horizon at nearly 900 kilometers per hour. Japanese lookouts spot something small, fast, too quiet to be a plane. Before they can react, the missile slams into the flight deck of the carrier Akagi, exploding deep inside the hangar. Fuel lines ignite. Aircraft ignite. The entire deck becomes a firestorm in seconds. The flagship of the Japanese strike group is crippled before the battle even starts. But the submarine is far from finished. From its torpedo tubes, it launches a modern, heavyweight torpedo, an intelligent, self-guiding weapon that can chase a target kilometers away. The torpedo dives, accelerates, and curves toward the carrier Kaga. Japanese sonar barely notices anything. The weapon is simply too advanced. Then the ocean erupts. A massive explosion tears through the hull, splitting compartments and drowning the engines. Water floods in faster than the pumps can handle. Kaga begins to list immediately. Panic spreads. Destroyers scramble to find the threat, dropping depth charges blindly. But the submarine is already gone, having slipped hundreds of meters deeper. Its sensors watch the chaos above like a spectator watching a slow, predictable struggle. And then it prepares for round two. Another torpedo is fired, this time targeting the carrier Soryu. The weapon tracks its signature perfectly, weaving through the escort screen. The hit is devastating. The ship loses power, smoke pours out, and the flight deck buckles. In just minutes, 3 carriers that once threatened the entire Pacific are burning or sinking. The final target is Hiryu, the last operational carrier. Desperate aircraft launch, trying to locate the enemy, but the submarine tracks them effortlessly, marking their positions without ever surfacing. The captain fires one last torpedo. Hiryu takes the hit, slows, and begins to tilt toward the sea. The Japanese fleet, the same force that once struck with terrifying precision, is now blind, confused, and helpless. What took hours of sacrifice, courage, and luck in real history ends in under 20 minutes. A single modern submarine wipes out the heart of the Japanese carrier force with almost no risk to itself. But even this miracle machine has limits. It carries only so many weapons. And after its torpedoes and missiles run low, it cannot hunt everything. The ocean is vast, and a modern submarine cannot win an entire war alone. Still, the impact is undeniable. With 4 carriers gone instantly, Japan loses its striking power for the rest of the war. Midway becomes the most one-sided naval victory ever recorded. And history is rewritten by a ghost from the future, silent, unseen, and absolutely unstoppable beneath the waves.